Alright guys, I think we're on the air now. I just got me a new PC, just got it set up, and I am still working on some of these settings with the picture, like, you know, the display, things like that. But with the new PC, it's got a lot more horsepower than my old PC did. So I'm actually able to use all the features of the Elgato. It's the game capture device I'm using, and it's the Elgato HD60S. My little Surface Pro, it did a good job, but it was still very limited on the horsepower. Actually fell right below the recommendations on the Elgato website. So what I'm going to try and do is start tweaking some of these settings. I don't know if I can do that with a live stream or not, though. I don't think I can. Let me see. I might be able to. No. No, I can edit the commentary, the game audio, my audio, but I can't. Oh, hang on a second. Maybe I can. I might be able to. Hang on. So, we're about to come out here in snow. Alright. I mean, there's a deeper resolution, you know, with some of the I guess the picture stream. Right now it's not too bad, but whenever the snow is like kicking up over here on Locker, I can't see anything, and it looks like a whiteout. See, like now it's starting to kick back up again, and you can't really hardly see anything. And I've got some settings set up, and it's not necessarily the brightness. There's a combination of items. And I'm hoping, if this thing is working correctly, that it's streaming in 1080 at 60 frames a second. I was streaming before at 1080, but it was at 30 frames a second. And I'm hoping that the 60 frames is going to give a lot more detail. That's what I'm hoping anyway.
Now control, objective echo. I've spotted an enemy machine gunner. East of your current position.
I'm sure you guys might be wondering about the computer that I bought. It is a, hang on, oops. It's a, I don't even know what kind of computer that is. Lovino. I think I got it from Best Buy. It's got a i5 processor. I think it's a i5 6400 whatever. But it does have the NVIDIA 730 graphics card in it. I know it's not that great of a graphics card, but for what I'm doing here is streaming online. It's the Xbox One, and that's what I'm playing on, is Xbox One. It's actually doing all of the heavy lifting for processing the game. Now, if I wanted to get into PC gaming and streaming and recording, then That's where we might run into issues with that graphics card. But from what I'm doing right now, I think this setup here, it should be pretty close to being accurate. Should work right. That's what I'm hoping. Some of the settings I'm still trying to get familiar with on the Elgato, and that's as there's a setting on the stream setting, so you can change, I guess, how many megs that you're wanting to stream at. Like right now, I'm streaming at 5 megs, and so at 5 megs, I guess if you guys are tuning into the stream, you can stream at 1080 at 30 frames a second. At 5, if I have it set at 5 megs, that's what I'm assuming.
Objective Alpha is now ours.
I don't know. Like I said, there's so many settings on this thing. I mean, it is almost plug and play, but if you don't have quite a strong enough computer like I have my original setup was the original Surface Pro, and it has an i5 processor, and I think the RAM or whatever, the hard disk or drive was at like 3,500 whatever, and it just wasn't quite strong enough to run the program. But it did. But I had to cut back. Like, you know, I couldn't run at 60 frames a second. What's nice about the Elgato is whenever you're running that, there's a live capture display. I'm running dual monitors on my screen here, so there's a live capture display right beside of it, and so before with the Surface Pro, I couldn't have the live capture display running because it would just slow it down. It was just eating up, you know, all the power on the machine. And that's something else too. I had to go into the hit Control-Alt-Delete and go into the task manager and basically set the Elgato software for that program as the highest priority, and that helped too. But it seems to be working out pretty well so far. Like I said, I mean, literally just set up this computer. I still don't have all my programs and stuff on it, like, you know, Photoshop and some of my programming software that I use. Did you see that? I just shot that guy twice in the neck and head. One of the things I do miss is that the way I had my original setup was a Surface Pro. I had dual monitors here on my desk, and the Surface Pro screen was a third monitor. So even right now I've got Xbox on one monitor, I've got Elgato on the other monitor. The other setup, I had that third monitor, and I could still, you know, surf the internet and YouTube, or, you know, it was still, you know, it was free and available. I could do whatever I wanted to with it. So, but so far with this new PC, it's got it's a desktop is what it is, and I just bought the tower. I picked it up. Actually, I got a pretty good deal on it at Best Buy today. It was an open box item, and I think I've got less than $400 in it. And it, you know, looking at all the specs and all the machines and all the PCs, And for what it's got, and the processor, and the speed, and the RAM, and all those great things, I think I did pretty good with it. With it being an open box. If it wasn't an open box, I think it was going to be like right around $500. And I got it for like 370, 380 bucks or something like that. So it's pretty cool. You know, and the crazy thing is, I'm not wanting to look for, whenever you go to Best Buy's site, and you go to a product details page, you're looking at a specific product, typically over in the right hand corner, you know, if they have others available or others starting at, you know, XYZ price. And I just so happened to click on that yesterday evening. And I was like, oh wow, you know, I mean, save some money and get a machine that actually works. So anyway, I'm going to stop this here and check it out on YouTube and see how it looks. But we'll be back shortly. Oh, let's see what my score was. Wow, I'm way down the list here, dude. Oh, 13 and 10. That's horrible. So, but I mean, it's good for a test run on this new equipment.